Greetings, everybody. So, as the courtesy of a blessing is to have someone like me, I don't think it's best or wise to use God's mind that is limitless in you having your own mind that you can't see, but it being dark. That is where all is blossomed from the darkness into the light. So I don't think it's wise for you all want to kill God, right? Because he's giving you messages pertaining to how to not continue to be perpetuated karmic beings, violators ridiculously of law. If we're family, I should not need a law against my family. As I repeat, from that one omnipresent beingness called the Almighty, also synonymously known as omnipotent. Omni means all, present everywhere. Omni deals with two. Omnivorous means both carnivorous and herbivore. Because herbivorous, we don't have a word like that. So if you're a carnivore, right? Well, I don't know about that word. But if you're a carnivore, you can also be a herbivore, and that makes you an omnivore, meaning you eat meat and vegetables. So omni deals with or has to do in description of two: good, evil, dark, light. Meat eater, vegetable or plant eater. Okay? And so we have also good and evil. So dualisticness is how God got the idea from discovering light, making his name the creator, as creative as he could be with just being darkness, his own formlessness of consciousness, his beingness of mind, and light he discovered he also is. From that perspective or point of view came every and all beings, experiences, principles, and if I'm the owner of all I've made, there should never be where my children, disobedient to me, would need a ridiculous law to learn how to love. If I keep quoting that male chauvinisticness showing a disdain for women, respectfully, how the fuck do men come to be? So that automatically, by everyone that understands English or any language that my videos can interpret to, Spanish, Portuguese, and Hindu. If you can understand, that puts women to be more significant in creation than simply men. We're more important to God than men. And I'll leave that with you all. Please, when you see me, this female, I am activated with divine power, conscious, powerful energies that you breathe air, gas, oxygen, that sustains the fire in your chest. When you go to the doctor, you take your temperature if you feel hot with a fever. If it's normal, within a normal range, it's usually around 98.6 degrees. That's a hot summer day. Therefore, when you are no longer able to breathe, the body shuts off because it's sustained with a gas called oxygen. And that keeps your solar plexus, where your heart is, lit. That if you can no longer breathe, the sun lit is no longer operable. So you get cold and stiff like ice. So God wants me to share with you all that in the spirit body, another layer that we literally are truly as spiritual, having a more physical experience. What you look like as a physical person on earth, you also look like when you pass away. And you can die. That's called the second death. When you go to hell, and we have something called a purgatory for very terrible criminals, that in that realm you stay fighting for your life. There was some blind sister that says you relive your shadow work there. That would be descriptive of a hell. And in the same video with her blind ass, she talking about hell don't exist, earth is a hell. To that type of purgatory, in the wheel, we call it from heaven, it's called the wheel, where you keep fighting for your life. And you die like in the old guard, immortality, and then you recharge up again, something like that. That would be a true hell of you wanting to kill on earth. Earth looks like a vacation to those shadow realms to learn, as the blind girl, as the blind girl said. I don't like stuttering because I'm a perfectionist. So the Most High tries to do that as proof I'm perfect as a person, to make it an issue for me to free flow to talk. Okay? Very meddlesome, very troublemaker-ish. And I'm telling you all from my own experience on real time that the video I made yesterday, I would bitch slap the fuck out of him, because I don't tolerate disrespect. So because I mentally put God first and I acknowledge this is his vessel, I fuck that shit up. And I can tolerate pain, and I'm evil, so I enjoy pushing his buttons and getting to fuck him up as I practiced. That's why I tell you all, you don't want to fuck around with someone like me, because I'm murderous and suicidal. Meaning I know I can't die. I'll lose my skin suit if anything, and I don't give a fuck about it. I don't own creation. Respectfully to the creator, that's the way we talk. Because I don't own creation, but I love and respect my papa, to not tolerate in the practice of doing what I just described, that anybody of you all out here that disrespects papa and me, I'm a loyalist to the divine within me. So I don't owe you all any loyalty. The creator in you, but if he puts you out front and he's behind you and he's never going to leave you nor forsake you or abandon you, then you're bait for me. And if I'm outnumbered, my sense of pride and integrity will make me off myself to not give any of you the pleasure of capturing me. Like, what the fuck? Are you going to kill me and I want to do it myself? Leave it alone. I got it. If you can't say that like me, show some respect. I'm an evil motherfucker.